Molekudy.
What's
Can you
up,
tell me
man?
about your childhood?
My childhood?
Yeah.
I was born in India, and that's where I lived for the first 5 years. My mom's a nurse. My dad was an electrician back then. He used to be a police officer now. No, they worked very hard, and they wanted to leave India because there's not a lot of opportunities there. It's hard to get a job. It's actually very hard to get a job. And so my mom got the opportunity to come to the United States when there was a nursing shortage here. And she asked if she could bring her family. They said yes. And that's how my family ended up here in Connecticut. And growing up, it was, I guess, hard because when we first got here, it was just my mom that had a job. My dad was unemployed for about a year or so. And even when he did get a job, it wasn't like the most highest paying job or anything. So we were living off my mom's salary, but the agency that brought us here took a good portion of her salary because that's how it was, the contract and everything. And so for a long time we lived in like this one studio apartment, like one room with all us, my brother, my parents. And then like eventually my mom got out of that contract I was telling you about, and she started to make more money. My dad got a good job with the New York City Transportation Department. Yeah, no, then things started to get better, of course. Like we started to make more money. We moved to a good neighborhood and everything. My parents were always like tough on me. Like they wanted me to like do well in school. It was a huge thing. Doing really, really well in school. Like anything below like an A was not tolerated. Like at all.
So, can you, just to go back a bit, can you remember like memories living in India? Can you actually remember what it was like in India?
I mean, I've gone to like visit like every couple of years or so, but I don't remember too much from before that. Gosh, I hardly have some like faint memories of my grandparents and everything from before when I was 5. But no, I mean, I know what it's like. I've been back like several times afterwards, you know. Yeah.
So would you say having both parents in your life played a vital role in ensuring that you are a success right now? So.
Oh, definitely. Yeah. No, it's like my parents definitely shaped me into who I am. And, like, no, I think it's a very sad thing when like kids don't have both their parents together. It's yeah, no, it's yeah, it's tough.
So, can you tell us more about your careers that you're involved in right now? What's going on with school and what your future endeavors entail?
Well, obviously I'm in the military with the Connecticut National Guard, and I'm a volunteer firefighter and EMT on the side. I go to the University of Connecticut. I'm majoring in health sciences, and I'm in my senior year. I only have a month and a half left until I graduate, so I'm done with that. Next year I'm planning on doing my master's also at UConn for data science, and then afterwards I want to go to medical school.
Nice. That's amazing. So having parents that are so strict and hard on you, has that created any like childhood trauma, or are you hard on yourself for no reason?
Oh no, I'm very hard on myself. I know I'm hard on myself because part of it is that like my dad like grew up like telling me about like all the struggles in the family and everything, like, all the financial struggles, like how hard they were together, and they were extremely hard. And so like for me to just like not like do something or make something of myself, it'd be like spitting in their face or something, like after all they sacrificed. So no, I'm definitely hard on myself. I gotta like not a lot of people like get to like leave like a country with no opportunities and come to like America and everything. So I'm blessed. I'm very fortunate, and for me to like just throw that away is just it's just disrespectful to everyone else.
That's beautiful. Have you ever been in love?
Yeah.
Are you comfortable with sharing a little bit about that?
Yeah, my first girlfriend, I was in love with her. It didn't work out. I guess we realized we weren't like the right people for each other. But she was really nice, and like it was a very good breakup. Like, we didn't harbor any like negative feelings toward each other or anything. And like I only wish her the best. Because I think like when you say like you love someone, even if they do you wrong or whatever, you know, like not that she did or anything, you still want them to like succeed and everything. It's like if your kid like did something wrong, did some horrible thing, and like you may be mad at your kid or like you may not want to be in your kid's life anymore or whatever, but you still wish the very best for them.
That's true. Have you ever witnessed anyone around you use drugs, or has drugs been a part of your life?
Like weird enough, not really. Like I have friends that smoke weed, and like some friends that have done like shrooms or acid or all that, but I never nothing like super hard, you know. It's honestly kind of scary. I don't want to. Like the thought of like losing control. It's just I don't want to. No, I can't do that. Like having a bad trip or whatever. That would. I can't imagine like having a bad trip for like 8 hours. So no chance I'm risking it. Plus with everything I do, I just can't afford to either. It's not worth it at all. It's all just like short-term happiness things or whatever. It's like it's not real anyway.
If you had one last thing to say to the person that's watching this, or to the kid that's watching this, the one last thing they could take away from this video, what would that be?
One last thing to take away. I heard this quote a while ago, and I wasn't sure how to feel about it for the longest time, but I think I really do like it. You know how they say like, do what makes you happy? I don't think I necessarily agree with that all the time. Like, doing what makes you happy, well, it's like, I get the sentiment behind it, but it doesn't always lead you down the best path. I think you should do what makes you great. That's hard, but that's what life is.
All right.
Thank you.